Good morning, everyone. This is a very, very vulnerable video just because I have gained a lot of weight. Period. I'm lucky to have a wonderful brother who is also in a weight loss journey. And so we decided to, come together to LA Fitness. I'm actually here in the parking lot. I don't know if you guys can see it. We've been going since last week. And, every time, we weighed ourselves like 3 times. And unfortunately, from last week to this week, I gained. And then yesterday, my brother was like, he calls me Rachel. He's like, Rachel, it's impossible. Do you understand that? I was like, dang, dude. He's like, it's all about the numbers. Calories in versus calories out. Which if I'm gaining and coming to the gym equals I'm eating too much, obviously. And so yesterday I went home. I recalculated, I went on some calculators or whatever online. I even chat GPT'd and, got my macros, my calories, my carbs, my protein, my fats. From yesterday to today, of course, because, I'm swollen, because of all of the carbs that I have been consuming. I lost 2 pounds, but I know it's bloat, but I'm taking it 100%. My starting weight, unfortunately, is 267 pounds. Yep. I've gained 30 pounds since, or 33 pounds, something like that, since last year. And remember, I told you guys I'm taking a sabbatical, because I haven't talked to you guys in a minute since, it was like my last day of work or something like that. And so, I'm still pushing through. I'm the person that has tried every single one of the diets. And in talking with my brother yesterday, he was like, well, have you stayed with it? And I remember last year I stayed with carnivore and I lost a bunch of inches in weight. Right now, for some reason, I'm just not strong enough for carnivore. And so I'm going to go ahead and do the calorie deficit. According to my research yesterday, a 43-year-old female, 267 pounds, 5 feet 5 inches, burns on a daily, just for existing, let's say, on a sedentary lifestyle, 2,000, or I should be consuming 2,100 calories a day to maintain. So if I want to be in a calorie deficit, I'm going to start with 1,700 calories. And then after a little while, maybe lose another 15 pounds. I'll drop it down to 1,600 and then drop it down to 1,500. But I don't want to do it so fast that I'm going to be starving and then binge again, because that's my problem. I binge. And I'm looking at a bunch of Instagram people that have lost pounds with calorie deficit. And one of them was like, don't think of it like 1,900, or that was her example, 1,900 a day. 1,900 a day. Think about it as a week. Well, if it's 1,900, a day, how much is that a week? If I remember the numbers correctly, it was like 13,300 a week, something like that. She said, because let's say you want to go out to eat with your friends, and you overeat on the wok and chips, instead of eating your 1,700 or 1,900 that day, you eat 2,500. Well, now you have other days where you can take away, so instead of eating 1,700 tomorrow, you'll eat 1,500, and then you'll eat 1,600 the next day. That way, you're take away the calories that you already ate that day when you went out with your friends. And I'm like, it's an excellent way to see it. So that's where I'm at right now, guys. Yeah. I mean, I can tell you that you don't feel it when you gain weight, but you do, because your shirts don't fit anymore. My smaller jeans don't fit. I actually had to take out my size 20 jeans. This is an extra large. Of course, it's a little tight. I pulled it. I had to pull it out so it didn't fit tight. But I'm pushing through. I'm gonna start again. I can't fall. I can't fail. I can't keep gaining. So I'm gonna turn my life around, especially now that that's the only focus I have. Right now I'm going, with my brother to LA Fitness. I'm normally here just with him for an hour a day, 4 times a week. But I do want to get, another membership where there's a pool close to my house. That way, I have, somewhere else to go on the days that I'm not here with my brother. Or maybe after, in the afternoons, go for a swim. Just because I know, he's busy. We can't keep coming several times a day here because he's a business owner. But have that option of, going to the other gym and just focusing on, keep doing what I need to do to lose the weight. So right now I'm focused on a calorie deficit. And I'll keep you posted. Thank you, for those who have stayed with me in this journey of really life. Trying to get my health back in check. I know I'll get there by the end of this year. I just need to focus and give it my all. But God bless you guys. Let's keep at it. If you're like me right now, that you've gained for one reason or another, please don't give up. Don't say, this is just how I am. I'm meant to be a big girl or a big guy. We're meant to be healthy. We're meant to take care of our bodies that God has given us. And unfortunately, I have not. And I need to get back in check. But let's get it. We got this. And I'll try to post. You know what? No, I'll post more often. That way I can keep you updated on my journey. Hopefully I can inspire at least one person, not to give up. If not more. I'll try to post more on my social media. Especially now that I have more time. I was just embarrassed to show my face because I gained a lot of weight, guys. So let's do this. Let's keep at it. One day at a time. God bless you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.